Hello, I'm Christina, and welcome to my classroom. So you're here to learn more about VIPkid. Well, I just finished my first week of classes and I taught over 45 students. And I'm ready to tell you all about the process it took to get to this point. In this video, I will be giving tips and tricks related to the application itself and the initial interview and how to nail it. So a basic rundown. VIPkid has over 8,000 teachers all across North America. It's a one-on-one full immersion class, meaning you only speak English to the child. No Chinese necessary. They also provide the curriculum for you, so you don't have to stress about that. And the best part, the pay. So you make anywhere between $14 and $22 an hour. And that is determined based on how well you nail your application and your initial interview. When filling out your application, there are a few things you need to make sure to emphasize, because this combined with your initial interview are what determine your pay. Number one, a degree. You need to make sure that you have a 4-year bachelor's degree from an accredited university. Non-negotiable. They require it. Now, it doesn't matter what your degree is in. Mine, for example, is in digital media, Photoshop. They didn't care. They said, come on, you check that box. Of course, you'll get more points if you have a master's degree or ESL certifications. Next, you need to write your teaching experience. And you can be a little bit vague here. You know, if you've taught somebody how to wakeboard, you're a wakeboard instructor. If you helped your younger siblings with their homework growing up, you've been a tutor. Just put something down. It doesn't have to be that specific. They just need to know that you've taught somebody something at one point in your life. I did these few basic things and they emailed me immediately to move on to the next process. So the next step is the interview. Your interview is with somebody from headquarters in China. The actual part you need to be worried about lasts 10 minutes. And there's a grading rubric that they send you after your assessment. Well, I'm here to give you some tips on that rubric. The application that we had just finished filling out is 1/3 of the score. This interview makes up the next 2/3 of your score. The most important thing to nail in this process is your timing. You have 10 minutes to give this class. You need to have a clear introduction and a clear ending. For example, hello, my name is Teacher Christina. What's your name? Hand to ear tells them, please respond. You did a good job today, Sarah. Way to go. It was nice to meet you. I will see you next time. Bye-bye. I had a clear start and a clear end. The other thing is do not go over or under your 10 minutes. That is what they're looking for the most. If you can't handle the 10-minute time limit, then you probably will not be asked to go to the next step. Practice this 10 minutes. If you go over or under this 10 minutes, I recommend going under. It's much easier to fill in the time than it is to go over. If you are under on time, go back to the beginning of the slides, skip the song and stuff, but then just start reviewing it again. But don't go as slow as you did the first time, repeat, what is this? F. What is this? F. Just run through them real fast. And then when you hit your 10 minutes, skip to the song slide, sing your song, say goodbye, you're done. I finished in 10 minutes and 15 seconds, and she said it was perfect. There are 2 sections of the grading rubric that judge how engaging you are and how your energy level is. These 2 sections really tie together. They want you to give lots of praise, lots of energy, lots of smiles. Good job, Sarah, way to go. And use that reward system. They provide you with one. It's the smiley face. I would recommend doing that. Just grab a whiteboard and draw a little smiley face. Give them the teeth. You got a tooth. Good job. Really make it a big deal. Be sure when they get something wrong not to be like, you suck. Try again. That was such a good job, Sarah. Let's try one more time. Encourage, reinforce that they're doing a good job. Don't discourage them. They're not going to want to sign up and they're not going to want to come back. And especially not to you. props. Be sure to use your props. The only things I used in my interview were a whiteboard, plastic fruit, and some animal flashcards that I made. That was it. You don't need anything fancy. It's really simple. This is just, I printed this out on printer, and then I had this paper lying around, and I made cute little cards out of them. Easy peasy. Next up is TPR, or Total Physical Response. They want you to use your hands. These kids do not speak English, so you really have to talk them through things with extra gestures. Use this to say, I'm saying something important. This, you're supposed to respond, so probably just repeat back to me what you said, and that's pretty good. But you say all that with cupping your ear, pointing to your lips. Total physical response. How are you? I'm fine too. Remember to keep your directions simple when going through a slide. You don't want to overwhelm them with information because they're not going to understand you. It's best to demonstrate and then have them repeat. For example, you get to this slide. You say, okay, so I'm going to need you to draw a line from capital A to lowercase a and then say which one is which and what letter it is, okay? Go. What? No. You go, what letter is this? Big A. Good. What letter is this? And you can draw on the slide. Small a. Good. Can you draw a line from big A to small a? Draw a line. And then they'll do it. And then you'll go, which one is big A? Circle big A. Wonk. Circle small b. Draw a line. Where is small c? Can you draw a line to big C? And they'll get it. And they'll get it. And that's it. Don't waste your 10 minutes of precious time trying to explain a lesson. Bonus pro tips. So pro tip number 1, wear orange. You can wear an orange t-shirt. This is an orange Tommy Bahama dress that I found after I started my search. Wear orange. It's what the kids are used to. It's not technically our uniform anymore, but it's highly, highly recommended. And your classroom opens 1 hour before your interview. So you can get in there and start practicing. Practice drawing on the slides. Practice going through the slides, Make sure your camera's working. Make sure your audio's working. I highly recommend being in there at least 30 minutes before so you can run through it 3 times and have your timing down pat. I followed these tips, and I was told by my interviewer that she could not believe that was my first time teaching ESL. She gave me the highest possible points you could get without being an actual ESL teacher before. She said I probably wouldn't have to do Mach 2, only Mach 1. However, interestingly enough, I did have to do a Mach 2. But that's a story for another video. So if you want to apply for VIPkid, do it. I'm going to put my referral link down below. I had someone who helped me and guided me through this whole process, and I am forever grateful to her. So I am here to answer all of your questions and comments. Leave your questions down below. I'll be sure to answer them. If you want to go more in depth, I'll shoot you my email address and we can have a chit chat. But if you want to apply, my referral link's down below. Go ahead and fill it out. And thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.